up, YouTube? It's your boy RikuTheBest, better than the rest, aka the Dark Knight. You call me that, you good for today. Coming at you with another Dragon Ball Legends discussion video. I want to talk about 3 main points today in Legends, okay? Not necessarily problems, kind of, but stuff I want to add in as well. So this is going to pick up off of the actual release of the game, since it's not in self-release anymore. You have the events with the Zenny, you have the events with the experience, you have another event with Nappa and Chaozu, which is a limited time event and whatnot. Expires in like 2 more days. So we're gonna talk about 3 main points going back to that. PvP, as far as the CPU. Why is CPU in PvP? Why? 2, we're gonna talk about rage quitters and raiding match. Why? And 3, we're gonna talk about possible PvE events, as in co-op events or raids that you can play with other people to get rewards, maybe at the end of the month, at the end of the event. So before we get things started off, my social media is gonna be up there: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all that good stuff. Follow all that. So first things first on the list is CPU and PvP. The AI should not be in PvP. The AI should not be in raiding match, should not be in casual match. And of course, they're not gonna be in friend battle because that's where you fight friends. However, it differs for me personally. I do fight a lot of CPU and PvP from time to time. Yesterday, I fought maybe, like I said, I remember talking about like a 30-minute video, and actual footage of the fight was about 11, 12 minutes. I mean, over half the time of me recording, I was fighting CPU. The same Vegeta in all caps, the same Chaozu in caps. Why CPU and PvP? It should just, why? You fight them in story mode, you fight them in events outside of PvP. Why is CPU and PvP? Is it to make it where you matchmake versus anybody? I understand that everyone has a good internet connection and then they can't connect to certain human players that are trying to connect to people. Like, for example, I don't think I've had any PvP match against real people on my phone. Is because my phone is old and it overheats, which causes it to lag a lot, and I guess that doesn't help out. I can understand that from that perspective. You have like an old device and you aren't able to connect to other players with maybe a good device, but like, why? If that's the case, they shouldn't just be they shouldn't be on PvP like that. Like, I'm pretty much roasting myself right now because I honestly can't play PvP on my iPhone at all because it's old, outdated, and it lags a lot, overheats, all that good stuff. I can't play PvP against human players on my phone. I've tried it disconnect every single time. And then they match me up a CPU. But that's still, you know, take it from me. CPU and PvP is still a bad idea, regardless if you don't have a up-to-date device, or if you don't have an up-to-date device, it's still bad. There's no positives in that. It's what I'm seeing, basically. It's what I'm saying right now. I don't see any pluses in putting CPU and PvP, even if it's for people who can't connect because of maybe internet or outdated phone. They just throw them along with CPU to have them get adventures and stuff. They can at least get the rewards by playing raiding match and casual match of like getting money, getting adventures, all that good stuff, training items. By playing the CPU in PvP, as weird as that may sound, but they still shouldn't have CPU in PvP at all. It's 0 cents, although I just gave reasons. It's still not good enough reasons. Final closing thought on that: AI should not be in PvP. You fight them in story mode, you fight them events. Leave them out of PvP. If you don't have a good enough device, play on the emulator. Play on BlueStacks emulator. That's how it is. So, next point: rage quitting and raiding match. So I've experienced this quite a bit. I've only have it recorded once, but outside of recording it, many people have quit versus me. And it's not a connection error, no, because I've never had a connection error, even on BlueStacks emulator, versus people online in raiding match. Never. It's safe to assume they rage quit, especially the condition that they rage quit in, as in they're getting rising rush and then connection lost. Rage quit. Penalize rage quitters, because that specific match I'm talking about, that you guys may have seen already, guy rage quit during my rising rush. The match ended as a draw. I don't get any points. I don't go up. I don't do nothing. He doesn't get counted as a loss. He's fine because he decided to rage quit. So punish rage quitters when they do stuff like that, especially if it's for a raiding match. Raiding match is no different than ranked match in a fighting game. That's how it is. Punish rage quitters, give them a warning, some type of warning. If they rage quit this amount of times, they aren't allowed to play PvP. or maybe do something mean, lock them out their account or something, or just have the selection grayed out, the PvP. You know, who knows? I'm not stressing it too much. The game is updated. Like, the game has multiple maintenance released in different regions, but you know, I want to see how much the game is going to change when they bring out another banner. So, but other than the soft release to the full game, I'm being a little patient. It's fine for now, but rage quitters should be punished in the future. And that is my closing thought on that. So my next and last topic is PvE as far as co-op. If you guys have played Blazing, I'm going to use a lot of examples for that. You guys know the raids, the impact raids that they have on Blazing. Have modes like that. Not even just that. They could have a game mode to where you guys fight a certain event, maybe like Turles. You can have it to where you use your team first. If your team dies, your partner can use his team against the enemy in the event. And if they lose, then you guys restart the event, have an event like that. Or you can do it like Xenoverse 2 raid, as in have a boss or have a certain time where, for example, Turles is up. He's going to be up for a week. You guys fight this to get certain rewards. And it's like, you guys don't kill him in the first run through, but you do the first few runs to get a certain length as far as beating him. If you guys know what I'm talking about from Xenoverse 2, it's going to be easier to explain. However, if you don't play Xenoverse 2, it's going to be a little hard to explain. It's like everyone can fight this raid, and then you have a certain progress that you can make every time you fight them. You can do it multiple times to increase the progress meter. The more people that is fighting this person, obviously, the more progress you can make as a whole. So you fight them in the first fight, you know, you don't exactly beat them, but you know, the time limit expires and you know, getting like a certain experience, and then it keeps going up. You guys meet that quota for the week, however long that event is out. You go, oh, you guys get rewards. I think that's a perfect idea as far as playing with other players, but against an AI opponent. Raids, that'd be perfect. It seems pretty good in Xenoverse 2. I played it once, but like, I didn't do it for the purpose of playing the raid and enjoying the raid. That's a different story. This is on a mobile game, so it's like something like that would be amazing. They even have something like that on a mobile game called Brave Frontier. I think they have it. No, they don't have it on Blazing. They just have, you can just complete it, run through. It's not like a time limit to where you guys, it's not like a progress meter. If you guys play Monster Hunter, it's like that Clove Taroth raid. That's a perfect example. If you don't know what I'm talking about, hopefully you guys understand what I've been saying as far as the progress being made fighting that event. I think that's a perfect idea to get more players in here. You know, just don't force them to play PvP. Give them other options. Not everyone enjoys the PvP in the game. It's understandable. Everyone has their preference. Not everyone enjoys the PvP in the game. So that's why I want them to branch out. Bring other things. Bring some free-to-play events. Bring some PvE events that you can do with friends. And hopefully everyone will be satisfied. Everyone will be satisfied, you know? So like I said, I'm not yet like throwing fists, you know, rants and stuff like that. No, the game is still new. So that's why I'm throwing these ideas out here right now. So hopefully this stuff can develop since the game has officially released in all regions, you know? So I'm looking forward to seeing how far this game can go, how long it can last. You know how it is. So that is my closing thought on 3 things to make this game better and more enjoyable for everyone else. No CPU in PvP, no matter the circumstances. There could be positives, but not good enough reasons for me. 2, punish rage quitters in raiding match, because at the end of the month, at the end of whatever day it decides to end for ranking up, you guys get rewards, and you kind of need to, you know, get rating points, which means people can stop rage quitting. And my last point was PvE, adding an option where you fight raids with other people for a certain time. You guys have a certain progress that you do every time you fight them, or you guys just fight in events where you guys use separate teams, up to 2-3 people per person, have 1 team per person. You guys don't finish it, had to start it over. That's all it is. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, social media up there. Jana. Bye.
Naruto.